and sharing that insight throughout our news. Thank you very much. Now we stay in Europe. Danish Foreign Minister Lars Løkke Rasmussen has said that talks between Denmark, Greenland and the United States over Arctic territory have gone well with constructive atmosphere. Although no final decisions have been made, Rasmussen has expressed cautious optimism ahead of his meeting with EU colleagues in Brussels. These diplomatic discussions come after months of tensions between Denmark and the US over President Donald Trump's repeated demands to take over Greenland. Despite the standoff, Rasmussen says he's slightly more hopeful than a week ago. Let's listen in.
I just want to confirm what State Secretary Rubio said yesterday, that we have had the very first meeting at senior official level in Washington yesterday regarding the Greenlandic issue. It went well in a very constructive atmosphere and tone, and new meetings are planned. It's not that things are solved, but it's good because now we are back to what we agreed in Washington exactly 2 weeks and a day ago. After that, there was a major detour. Things were escalating, but now we are back on track. And as I have stated on many occasions, we of course share the U.S. security concerns regarding the Atlantic. This is something we want to solve in close cooperation in NATO, but also in a trilateral dialogue between Denmark, Greenland, the Kingdom of Denmark and U.S. So it's not that we can conclude anything, but I'm slightly more optimistic today than a week ago.
Now for this discussion, we welcome retired Major General Sudhakarji. He's a senior strategic and international affairs expert, joins us live from Jaipur. Thank you very much, Major General, for joining us again. Good to see you.
Thank you, Asum. Good evening.
Good evening. Now looking at the Danish side, Danish foreign minister, he seems to be giving benefit of the doubt to US. Do you think that it's the right move from the Danish side, and can it really trust US again?
Oh, no. Simple answer is no. Once bitten, twice shy. So when I say once bitten, twice shy, once bitten by a snake, even a thread should look like a snake. So I think it is too premature. I am nobody to comment on such a senior leadership of Denmark. But going by pragmatic assessment and the experience I have had in life, one should be extremely careful and be very, very cautious in dealing with USA. Not to say that USA is not capable, it is a superpower, it is got everything in it except for trust. Trust is the biggest victim in the world. So hence, to respond to your question, I would say that Denmark has to exercise caution and be very careful while dealing with such kind of stakeholders, be it anybody, be it America or any other country.
So building on that, Major General, so what else can Denmark realistically do other than being, or giving the benefit of the doubt here to US?
Buy time, simply buy time. Best thing in life and the universe is that when a deep wound or scar has been inflicted on us, it is just have strategic patience, apply the cure, that is the ointment. Ointment is the time, antiseptic ointment. And I'm sure nothing is permanent in life, nor in society, nor in geopolitics. Everything is bound to change. So give time a chance, and look for the best, and be prepared for the worst. That is what, because Denmark and the European countries, they have been caught napping. They never expected this to happen, and it did happen. So should it happen in future, what should be their response? Should they prepare their defenses to stand up and counter US effectively, or they should let it go, give it a pass? I think the answer is well known to each and every one of the European. And my little submission, humble submission is that it is good to talk optimistically and bring in optimism as an outcome. But I think there is an old saying, prepare and prevent, repair and repent. Back to you.
And Major General, you say that buying time is the key here. But what if it gets worse? As you also mentioned, how they should be preparing for the worst. What does their capacity, Denmark's capacity, look like? Greenland's capacity look like? How long will it take for them to prepare for the worst?
You see, no country in the world can ever prepare to prevent any kind of a conflict against the mightiest and the superpower of the world. So therefore, the only answer lies in collaborating with like-minded countries, building up a network of collaboration, support, and agreement and alliances, and keep building up keep diverting your fund allocation, your budget allocation towards defense preparedness, and start applying. Let them create a think tank within the country. What should they do? Let them apply themselves. They must have option A, option B, option C, and when it comes to, push comes to shove, well, they must have some counter strategy placed. It could be near the belly of the USA, it could be the backyard of USA, it could be the heartland of USA. So those kind of things have to be thought of for survival. Like yesterday, Kallis, the foreign relations leader, the minister of European Council, made a very good statement that it's about time they have to take some steps for survival. You cannot actually outsource your safety and security or survival to some other country. If you have to survive, that's a powerful statement. So that itself suggests and indicates that Denmark has to first and foremost divide the entire course of action into short-term, medium-term, long-term at multiple levels: strategic, that is the global level, regional level, and local, that is the national level. And when they identify, they have to look at the aspects of diplomacy, the information, they have to look at the military might, they have to look at the economy, to the technology. Denmark enjoys lots of supremacy in their technological advancement. If we go into it, it is not only the renewable energy. They have got lots of things in which they can create leverage. So they need to actually have a matrix of leverages which can be applied effectively in short, medium, and long term at global, regional, and national level. That will give them possibly some solution to protect them in future, as also go in for a kind of a coalition and alliances in order to build up their national military might. That would actually give them some effective and meaningful answer. Back to you, Asuma.
Thank you for sharing that deep insight with us, Major General. Thank you. Now moving on to China.